What's going on, boxing fans? It's Cool Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano will be fighting on July 17th for Undisputed at 154. It will be a dynamic fight, and it is for all the belts. All four. Jermell has the WBC, the IBF, and the WBA. Brian Castano has the WBO. Both men are highly skilled. So, Jermell Charlo, he has 34 wins, 1 loss, and 18 KOs. He is 5'11". He has a 73-inch reach, and he is out of Houston, Texas. He is one half of the Lions Only duo. Uh, Him and his twin. He has a twin brother named Jermell, and he goes by the name of Twin Charlo to separate himself. Talking about Jermell here. You can see his post on Twitter as Twin Charlo, and there's a difference in twins. When you have twins, usually there is one twin that's just a little bit different, and Jermell Charlo is definitely different than Jamal. Um, Jamal is the cool, laid back, logical twin, the one that's easygoing, and he can pretty much predict, you know, his mood swings, and kind of like most average people. But Jermell, he's different. You can tell he has something, something right up under the skin that you just can't calculate. Something that gives him his drive. He's kind of like that, that baby that keep rolling off the bed on purpose, and you just don't know what's going on with the baby. He just wants to roll and feel that hard flow. That's Jermell. The kid that keeps coming at you, in a fight, even though he gets beat up, he keeps coming day after day, waiting for you at the bus stop, ready to fight, and never quit. No quitting, Jermell. He just has that. He possesses a crazy drive of determination. You can tell he has um, just abundance of grit, and seems like it has no limit. So when you see Jermell, he's always seemed like he's just wearing that passion on his sleeve, and you can just see it, like he's just ready to break out into a fight at any moment and any time. And sometimes you need that kind of drive as a fighter. You need something to motivate you, and if you're already self-motivated, that's a good thing. You know, to be always on the edge, to be like a case of old nitroglycerin that's explosive and volatile and abrasive. And Jermell Charlo, he is all these things. He is, volatile at times. He is explosive, snaps on people, snaps on his brother at times. They don't get along, and he's, opinionated, and he's willing to say what's on his mind, even though sometimes it's not the best thing. But that's abrasiveness is who he is. So, fighters sometimes, the things that makes us good people in the outside world are the best things for a fighter inside the ring. And Jermell Charlo is one of the best. And going into this fight with Brian Castano, he has the mindset to beat Brian Castano. Um, Jermell, he's different. He works harder than the next guy. Um, you could just see it. He seems like he's Mr. T in Rocky 3. Just he just overly driven. And he's proud of it. He wants to be on top. He's that fighter that's daring you to come after his belt, not like these other fighters who are dodging the best competition in their league. Jermell definitely should be pound for pound number one in my bag because the 154 division has the best competition and the most even competition. And, them guys are fighting each other while the other divisions are dodging each other. So, in my opinion, Jermell Charlo should be probably pound for pound number one. I know that's just my opinion. That's all the pound for pound list really is anyway. So, don't come after me, you know. But if you do, hey, it is what it is. So, um, Brian Castano, he is from Argentina. No, he is 31 year of age, and he has 17 wins, 0 losses, and 12 KOs. Um, he has a 66% knockout percentage. He is 5'7", and he has a 67-inch arm reach. He fought Patrick Teixeira for the WBO belt, and he beat him pretty soundly in a unanimous decision. Um, uh, Brian Castano, we saw him when he fought Anders Laura. He battled him to a draw, so the man, he can fight. So he is a high skilled guy, and he gave Laura all he can handle because he likes to come in there with that high guard, and he has some fast hands. He has pretty good speed with his footwork too. Um, Go back and watch some of his fights. Once he drives you, he drives and he parries blows in his high guard, and he rips shots to the body, trying to pin you on the rope, and he will hit you anywhere because he definitely got the skills because he punches from many different angles on his shots, and with his speed, he is very unpredictable. I could see him giving Jermell a few problems in the ring until Jermell figure him out, and I could see Jermell taking some punishment in this fight because Brian Castano is fast. He is, I don't even want to say deceptible speed. He has real speed, real hand speed, real footwork, and he has stamina. As far as punishment, his punch resistance, he could take a punch, but I don't know if he can take Jermell type power because that's different. Jermell has, he has like a puncher's power. And what I mean by that is, he can get you up out of there, real quick if you allow him to land a couple of shots. And we saw what he did to Tony Harrison, and Rosario. We saw what he did to Lubin. Well, his brother did that to Lubin, but no, it was Lubin. That's right, it was Erickson Lubin. We saw what he did to Erickson Lubin, and so he has power, right? Well, this guy, he has power too. He has some power. He can hurt you to the body, and he's tough. He's tough and he's skilled, and he's coming. So it's gonna be a good fight. But Jermell Charlo is fighting the way he's fighting right now. He's fighting on a whole Yep, he's fighting on a completely different level. So he's gonna have to go in there and he's gonna have to show Castano who's boss. Because Castano, definitely come in there to test you, and he has a lot of ring experience, and Jermell is gonna have to really watch this guy because his boxing IQ is pretty high, and he throw a lot of punches. He can counter, he can lead, and his counters comes with lightning quickness. So, but Jermell has pretty good. I ain't gonna say pretty good defense. He has damn good defense. Jermell trainer is Derek James. So Derek James, I'm sure, is going to get him prepared for Brian Castano. He's also Errol Spence coach, and so far he has 2 champions. Errol Spence could be unified champion if the politics allow him down at 147 to fight Terrence Crawford, and but he's got to get by Pacquiao, which is going to be another good fight. And I think though that Jermell is going to come through. I think he's going to dominate Brian Castano just because of the power difference and his technical boxing ability would keep him safe. I do think he's going to get touched in this fight because of Brian's speed and his footwork, his agility. The guy is really amazing. You got to go watch some of his fights. But him being 5'7" and Jermell being 5'11 is going to play a part. The reach is going to play a part in this fight. Jermell is just too long, too strong for Brian Castano. So, but it should be a dynamic fight. It should be one of the fights of the year, to tell you the truth, because they both got that grit, they both got dog in them, and hey, may the best man win. And that's my thoughts on it. So, we'll do another breakdown the closer we get to this fight. This has been Full Count Boxing. Please hit the like button, and if you like my content, please subscribe. Remember what I always say: law don't go around here, law don't. You're savvy. See you in the next one.